Trust, that's what we're talking about today. Now, this is a picture of my grandfather back in Canada trading beaver pelts. And business was a lot easier, people say, in those days because we didn't have to deal with written contracts. And not that we all don't love and admire our lawyer, but a lot of business was done simply with a handshake and a smile. It was your integrity that was the contract. And was that just something we had in time gone by? No, because I look at when I started my business in Shanghai, Guangxi, am I saying that correctly? Andy? Guangxi is still a concept that is incredibly important. There is no way I would have been able to start this telecommunication company in Shanghai if it wasn't the deep, deep relationship, a high level of trust that I had developed with members of the business community in probably the most exciting business city in the world. And the thing about trust is it needs constant tending. You need to maintain trust. Trust, if you aren't continually putting in, will become like this image that we're seeing up here, this failed, poorly tended garden. And what are some of the things that kind of get in the way of trust? Well, in personal relationships, you know, I'm sure none of us here, but you may have been out and heard people taking that phone call at, I'm at the office, honey, and they're nowhere near their office. Or we have a wonderful politician last week who was saying, well, I tell white lies. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You're just telling the world what we expect our economy to do for the country. And in business, oh, you'll have it next week. And we fail to deliver. These are some of the things that get in the way of the trust that we're looking to build. And when trust is broken, it can become difficult to repair. Trust is not a natural thing. It's not a gift that you automatically have. Trust is something that you have to evolve, something that you have to build and develop over a period of time. And there are just three things that I'll talk very quickly about in developing trust. And the first one is the ability to communicate, and not just with the niceties, hey, good morning, how are you? That's not building trust. But when you can actually deal unemotionally with some of the difficult issues, when you can talk about the topics that are maybe hard to address, when you can take that conversation on and someone will feel not threatened, trust is developed. The second is there is a distinction between networking and gossiping. And when you are talking about someone who isn't in the room, when you are speaking in less than flattering terms behind someone's back, the person you're talking to is losing trust. Because they don't know how they'll be talking about you, how you'll be talking about them when they're not present. And third is the big one, broken promises. Don't overcommit. If you can't do it, don't say you're going to do it. Because once you've conditioned someone to look at you as someone that cannot be trusted, it's very, very difficult to win that guidance back in, or that high position back in their perception. And our networks are much more complex. Again, with my grandfather, it was quite simple. There was just the one fur buyer at the trading post where he would go to. But for us, we're coming here, we're dealing with people all over the world. We're doing it through LinkedIn, our networks are massive. Trust is critical. In your personal business, in your personal relationships, and of course here at BNI. Do all you can to maintain a level of trust. Don't let this happen to you. Thank you very kindly.